Welcome back everyone. So this is part 2 of the same tutorial. I apologize for getting cut off there in the first half. So we're going to continue filling out this report. So I've drawn a polygon around the building which is damaged. I gave it a title. Now I'm going to give it a description. First of all, I see the categories of damage. If I just scroll over them, I see a little explanation. So I would classify this as the highest level of damage because it's either totally or near totally collapsed. Just to be sure, we can check the imagery again. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, it's definitely totally or almost totally collapsed. So that's a grade 5. Let's type in the address. We just zoom out a little bit. We know that it's in Cathedral Square. Let's go back here. So we'll say the building that is attached to Christ Church Cathedral has collapsed. Now just to make sure, we can go ahead and use Google Maps. We'll zoom in to the same location. Now, luckily, we also have some extra information such as pictures, which might come in handy a bit later. So we'll keep zooming. So there's the Cathedral Square. And that's what we want to zoom into. So there isn't a name or a label on it, but let's put our little man into the map for street view. Let's see what happens. You might not be able to go here. You also see that there's a lot of panorama photos popping up, which we could use. There we go. So, if we just move around a little bit. Right? Okay, it's gone directly to some photos then. So let's just look at the photos, see if those are helpful. Okay, we see there's a square, we see there's a statue, the surrounding buildings. Although I'm not interested in those. I want to know what the building is attached to the square. And there we see it. You see the cathedral, and you see the building right beside it is the visitors center. just make sure that is the right building, because this looks like the visitor center, so it's not the building we want. Let's do another Google search. And let's type in damaged building, Christ Church Cathedral. Right, so we see this the cathedral tower, just from the headlines here. Which makes sense. Yeah, that's actually part of the cathedral, and what we saw in the imagery is the damaged part of it, which is left. So that's good. We have the information we need. We also have some extra information, such as the architectural type, which is interesting. Gothic revival. So let's go ahead and the building is it was the Christchurch Cathedral Tower. Christchurch Cathedral Tower has collapsed. Style Gothic revival address. Cathedral Square. What other information can we get that is valuable? Coordinates. Well, we'll have those regardless, but let's just copy these, just for the sake of having them. This extra information. Copy. Wait. Okay, that's a little bit too much information. Yes. So now we have some pretty good geographical information. We've classified the damage extent. We've given some good extra detail. Now we'll just fill in the rest. Let's say that I started at 12:30. We can check this a bit later on. External video link. Well, we could use that. Okay, are you certain or uncertain about the accuracy? I am certain because I have researched using Google Maps and a general web search, which identified the specific building in question. Something like that. And I'm finished now, so let's just say 6. Okay, and